SnapToCover tutorial.
What's up, Mercs? This is Lycane. I posted on the forums about going over some basic things that how we play. This is nothing official, so Brian can come on and be like, no, this is wrong. But this is just some of the things that I'll be going over. Elevation, snapping to cover, grenades, and template weapons and how that affects with different forms of cover. Alright, so we have two models. We have a FCC Goon, I think it's the Pack Rat, and the Behemoth. That's right. We all know that most Mercs are 2 ERs. These are roughly 1 ER in size, while the Behemoth is 3 ERs. I hope that's a good representation of the ER levels. Alright, so we went over the elevations and you can see that this building is way above 3 ER. So how many ER is a building? Forget about that. I try to keep my games so that there are 3 ER levels and then terrain levels. So this building is 1 terrain level. If this Pack Rat wants to advance...
It's the Housemaster.
Sorry, my bad. I don't play the FCC, it's the Housemaster, whatever.
House member. Even I don't know, and I play them.
So anyways, 2 MP, he can go up this for 1 MP, and he's now elevated. He still has another MP, I don't have the card, but roughly 3 inches or so to there, and then I can snap him along the cover to there. So that's a snap to cover. Alright, so here's a 3-level terrain piece with the monkey wrench for Chemvar waiting to ascend. We have the levels are just a little bit under 1 card length, so it'll still cost at least 1 MP for a model to ascend 1 level. The monkey wrench has the PA ascend 1 level for free, so to move there, that costs nothing. Then it'll be 1 MP to go there, and then another MP for him to go there. And then he can snap to cover along the edge to get a little bit closer to there. Alright, so now we're going to go over grenades. The demo for the Safadu has an awesome fire grenade ability. Really wants to light that Chemvar monkey wrench on fire. But he does not have line of sight. If the monkey wrench was, say, here, oh, now he can, but without line of sight, can't even throw it. You can say, oh, I declare a grenade to go over here, he'll just waste it, nothing happens. Now, if his buddy, the boomer, or the gunner, was there, now he has line of sight to the Chemvar, even though demo does not. So, in theory, I could toss a grenade over here and try to, this is the grenade template. Let me also just show you that, yeah, you can also finagle it that way, but it is also, if you take another card from the center point, but 1 card length wide. So I just kind of cheat, and the blast radius is 1 card. Another thing to note is that if you have line of sight to one guy, but there's no line of sight, you can obviously see the monkey wrench, but he blocks line of sight to his own dude. If I were to throw a grenade here, it would affect him, but not him, because the spotter still doesn't see him. Alright, so now flame templates. We can see that we have a little cluster of mincemeat going on right here. The CCC incinerator is going to unleash flame template. So it starts in the 90 degree and then sweeps. So it looks like no cover. This guy's automatically going to get hit. Even though this guy's benefiting cover, he gets hit. This is out of line of sight, so cannot be affected. Alright, you can see that the heavy is about ready to unleash some lead. Multiple targets though. If I choose the right one though, I could hit all 3 of these guys. So if we know, the heavy launches a template, like so. Now if I choose this guy as my target, it'll come across. I could either center it on him or finagle it so that just part of it comes through, but it only extends out a card. So if he's my target, I'm not going to be hitting that guy. It'll be just under. If I do choose the monkey wrench, it extends down a card and up a card. So I'll be able to hit all 3 of those guys. Alright, so you're going to see the FCC, but they're actually WAZA members in disguise, since we both forgot our WAZA models. But here's the setup. We have the forward observer, we have the pathfinder, and then we have the leader. The leader is completely out of action, doesn't have line of sight to anybody, but he's on the board. The pathfinder is elevated and can see the majority of the models down here. And then the forward observer is tucked away out of line of sight, but within 2 cards of basically everyone. So that means the nuke can be fired and it can target any one of these 4 models. There is an assault trooper hiding in the bunker here, but I don't think that's going to save him. Now, even if this is the target, or this is the target, or this is the target, or even this is the target, because all those guys are within 2, it's an unmodified roll, and it's a 3-up.
So even if he's under suppression and passes suppression check, it's still unmodified.
Correct. Yeah, he could be suppressed. He could have 4 guys suppressing him. Doesn't add to it. Cover has nothing to do with it. The one thing that I would do is I would definitely target one of these guys, just because the way how blasts and templates work, if there isn't line of sight from the originating point, then the models won't be affected. So to explain that a little bit better, if the leader over here was the target, that blast then originates from him out 2 cards. But since he does not have line of sight to these guys, that blast is not going over there. Conversely, if this is the target, that blast will be coming out. And thankfully, the forward observer wouldn't be getting hit. But the guy in the bunker, even though he has cover and he's tucked away, there's still line of sight from the target to him. He'll be getting hit. Are we good?
Yeah, go.
We're good? Alright. So this is how you don't play, as Shane might have said. Set up. We have first our blank table. And the first thing that we like to do is block the major parts of line of sight. So first thing, boom. Put some higher than ER3 terrain right in the middle, just to show that's higher than ER3. So now that pesky behemoth can't suppress you on the first turn. Then we throw in some things that would give some elevation, not too close to the starting point. The other thing that I like to do with elevation is I don't like to give cover on top. So no barrels, no edges or anything like that, because all it takes is a Chemvar to get on top and with cover, and now he's sitting at +4 on the FN for you to hit him, and that's ridiculous. So no cover on elevation. Then it's still looking a little barren, so I just start throwing out random pieces to snap to, some tires, some barrels, and there's your playing field.